Hey guys, it's Steve the drummer coming at you today. I wanted to take a second out to introduce you to my brand new Roland TD50 K-Steve version. Made a couple of modifications to it, and I wanted to show you what I've done to the kit and give you a little tour. There's a couple of things that I'm going to endeavor to do today in this video. Number one, I'm going to give you a tour of the drum set. Number two, I'm going to give you a breakdown on the deal, and you're really going to want to check that out. The drum set came from Eric Ham and eDrum Center, and in addition to that, I'm going to give you some key takeaways and why exactly I made the choices I made. So I hope you'll stick around for the video. We're getting ready to kick off the tour. To give a little perspective, I started off with a Roland TD50 drum set that I bought used from Reverb. I played the drum set for about a year, and then I decided to make some modifications. The first one being adding the KD180 bass drum. There's already a video that I've got for that, and I'll leave a link to that in the description. And then I purchased the TD50 module and the digital snare and the digital ride, and then eventually I also got a second electronic drum set. It's my ATV drum set, and I'm using the ATV cymbals on my Roland TD50 drum set. Hence the term the TD50 K-Steve. It's been modified in a lot of ways, and I wanted to take a second out to show it to you. So I'm going to start out from out in front of the drum set, and this is the view that I normally use for my drum covers, or one of the views I normally use for my drum covers. And as I come around the drum set, I'll come around to the back, and you can see I left my phone on my snare drum. Oops. So what I've got the KD180 bass drum. As I said, I've already made a dedicated video to that bass drum. What I'll say at this point is, after having played the bass drum for a couple of months now and recording several drum covers, I really do like it. I like the way it looks, I like the way it feels, I like the way it plays. Obviously it sounds exactly the same as it did before when I was using the KD120, or for that matter for any kick trigger that you would use. It doesn't really change the sound at all, but it does change the playability, and it does change the presence of the drum set quite a bit. Starting over here on the left, I've got the Roland TD50 module. And I've got the digital snare drum that comes with that. Of course, like I said, I left my phone sitting on there. Sorry about that. And then I've got the 18-inch digital ride cymbal that comes with that. And what I did was I took my my larger pad that used to be my snare drum. That's a PD125 pad, and I'm using that as a second floor tom. And for the cymbals, I have got ATV 14-inch hi-hats, an ATV 16-inch crash cymbal, and an ATV 18-inch ride cymbal that I'm using as a crash cymbal. So I like the fact that all my cymbals now are 18 inches and 16 inches and 14 inches, which are nice big real sizes, with a 14-inch snare drum and an 18-inch bass drum. So that's a little tour of my brand new Roland TD50 K-Steve. And no drum video would be complete without showing you my very best friend in the world. That's Jax, and he's taking a nap. He just loves to be in the same room with me, and he's, like I say, he's my very best friend ever. Second out and talk a little bit about the deal that I got. And as you can see, I'm wearing an eDrum Center t-shirt, and I've got several drum community t-shirts now. I've got a shirt from Beats by Jay, and a 65 Drums shirt, and a shirt from Drumman 190. And if you're selling shirts for your channel, hit me up, and I'd like to add some more shirts to my arsenal and support the community. But back to the deal on the drum set. I bought the TD30 used it's going on a year and a half ago now. It's not quite a year and a half ago, and I bought that drum set used from Reverb.com, and it was about $3,000. It was $2,900 for the drums, and then I think $150 for shipping. So I got a Roland TD30 drum set in I want to say it was 2016 now. No, it was 2017. I bought it in the summer of 2017 for $3,000 bucks, and I played it for a little over a year, and I decided to get the Roland TD50 digital upgrade. Now, why did I go out and get the Roland TD50 digital upgrade? Well, I do happen to like some of the sounds in the TD50 better than the sounds in the TD30 and its newer technology. So I wanted to make that upgrade. Now, as a lot of you guys probably know from doing your own research, that typically lists online for about $3,250, $3,249 to be exact is what it was listing for. And I had checked several sources, and I stumbled across a website for eDrum Center, and the website said call for best prices, and so I did. I called and spoke to a gentleman named Eric Ham. He is the owner operator of eDrum Center, and he was a super nice guy, and he offered what I perceived to be a deal that I just couldn't pass on. Number one, he was advertising $3,249 on the internet, just like everybody else was. But when I called in, he took $450 off right away. Now, $450 off, that brings the price down to I didn't write it down, roughly $2,800 bucks. Taking $450 off is about 13% off the price right off the top, and I perceive that to be a really good deal. But wait, there's more. He also takes trade-ins on old gear. Now, I had a TD30 module, I had a KD120 kick pad, and I had various assorted other pads from other eDrum sets that I had kind of cobbled together over a period of a year or two, and so I had kind of a mishmash of stuff to sell. And I feel like he offered me very reasonable prices for the items that I was trading in. Now, I'm 100% confident that if I would have taken each one of those items and listed them on eBay, I would have likely gotten more money than I did from selling them to eDrum Center. But I like the way Eric did business. Basically, what we talked and we discussed what it was that I wanted, and he shipped it to me and he billed me for it. And so I received in the mail the TD50 digital upgrade package, and which includes the snare drum and the ride cymbal and the module, and he billed me for it, of course. And then I put back in the boxes the items that I wanted to send back to him, which included the TD30 and the KD120 kick drum and the various other pads, and sent it back to him. And he examined the items and then credited that off of my bill. And so I was never without a module. I was never without pieces to my drum set. One day I was playing it as a TD30, and the next day all this stuff came in the mail, and I set it up as a TD50, and I was playing a TD50 seamlessly. And so when I sent the items back to him, he credited another sum of money off of my account, and long story short, I was out of pocket less than $1,500 for a TD50 digital upgrade package. And so I thought that was an awesome deal. But wait, there's more. You guys may have seen my recent unboxing video on an ATV drum set. And I did indeed buy an ATV drum set, and I'll get a little bit into exactly why did I do that. So I just invested a bunch of money in my TD50K Steve version drum set, and what's driven all of this is the fact that I am in a position now where I want to start playing e-drums. I want to start playing electronic drums live on stage. And so I've been using them in my practice room, and I've been doing drum covers, and occasionally I pack all this stuff up and haul it to band practice and practice with the band. But I genuinely enjoy playing my TD50 drum set. However, I will say that it is not the most portable drum set in the world. In the first place, right now it's set up with 2 floor toms, 2 rack toms, a bass drum and a snare drum. And so it's essentially, what's that, 2, 4, that's a 6 or 7 piece drum set. And so my acoustic drum set is a 4-piece drum set, and it packs up much more compactly in my car. As I've said in earlier videos, I drive a small compact car, and my acoustic drum set actually fits better in my car. And so as much as I enjoy playing my TD50 drum set, I'm going to keep it here at the house and keep playing it for practice, and keep playing it to record drum covers, and occasionally for certain shows I'm going to haul it out and play it. But I wanted to get the ATV drum set primarily for the sake of the band, primarily for playing with the band. So I've got the ATV drum set, and Eric sold that to me also. He also gave me a great deal on that. He sold me the 4-piece version, but he had it drop shipped directly to him, and he removed the snare drum, and then he drop shipped it to me. And so what I essentially ended up with was an ATV drum set, which was a 3-piece drum set. And with that 3-piece ATV drum set, I also pair my Roland TD50 module and my digital snare drum and my digital ride cymbal. So now I've got 2 fully functioning electronic drum sets. I've got one smaller road kit for playing with the band, and I've got a bigger home kit for playing at home and for recording drum covers. I like I really like the Roland TD50 and the way it plays, and I like the fact that I've got 6 or 7 drums set up and I'm able to get a variety of different sounds. But I also like having a smaller version to take with me to play with the band, and in addition to that, I like the fact that the ATV drum set sets up on drum stands instead of a drum rack. I feel like when it comes to transporting it, it makes the drum kit more portable. So that's the reason that I made the choices that I made as far as getting the Roland TD50 and as far as getting the ATV drum set. So then there's the takeaway. So I made about a $1,500 purchase on my Roland drum set, and then when I purchased the ATV drum set minus the snare drum and with discount, that was about another $1,800 or $1,900. In addition to that, so this is 2 large drum set purchases in the last few months. What are my takeaways? Would I do it again? And I would have to say, honestly, absolutely. Now, I haven't had much of a chance to play my ATV drum set yet. I've only played it a handful of times. It stays set up at my band rehearsal space, and so I don't get nearly as much time playing that drum set as I do my Roland drum set. I absolutely love playing the Roland drum set. I think that the bass drum was a great addition. I think that it looks better. I think that it feels better. And I like the Roland TD50 module as well. Now, that being said, I'll have to say that's a fairly complex tool, and it's going to take me some time to really learn how to use it. And I think it's laid out in a manner very similar to the way the TD30 was laid out. However, the other caveat is, I mean, it's got a few more editing features, but the other caveat is it gives you the ability to layer sounds and to layer samples. And so I say all that to say I think it's really going to take me some time to get comfortable using the TD50 module and really get everything out of it that I can. And I really like the ATV drum set as well. I like the fact that it looks like a real drum set. It's a nice compact 4-piece drum kit. And the cymbals are nice, full, real sizes. And so, yeah, I would have to say, honestly, overall, I'm very happy with both purchases. I feel like I got great deals from eDrum Center and from Eric Ham. I got great customer support, and I got some great products from 2 really good drum companies. So that's my video for today, and I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I hope I didn't bore you to tears, and I look forward to the opportunity to see you guys again in another video down the road. Have a great day.